flam.
You're not going to introduce me? Okay. Woo! Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed your meal this evening. And to those of you watching online, we are so glad that you're able to join us virtually. Now, before we get started for this tremendous and incredible evening, I must welcome my co-host for this evening. He needs little introduction. He's an educator. He's a radio show host. He's a business owner. He's known as Dapper Dean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. David Borst. Good evening. Oh, wait for it, ladies and gentlemen. A very rehearsed, choreographed dance move just for you. There it is. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we are so ready to get started this evening, but I'm really curious. How many of you, raise your hand, are new to Merengue? First time here, all right. We welcome you, and we also want to thank our guests that are returning to celebrate with us. Thank you all so much. And now also, wow, David, you know these tickets are like one of the hottest tickets.
It's a hot ticket. It is, Eve, absolutely. You would expect that. What else do the Jesuits do but hot stuff?
Exactly. But what's even more incredible, 8 brave Milwaukeeans that are going to present and perform for you on this stage supporting Cristo Rey Jesuit. This is going to be one tremendous evening.
I think, Eve, they're going to be a little bit out of their comfort zone. What do you think?
Well, I think they will be, but enthusiastically.
Yeah. Well, we really do appreciate all the hard work that our dancers have put in. It has been literally weeks of time and effort that they have invested. And my cue card says, and risking. Risking. What kind of risk is there in dancing? I don't know. But in any event, that's what they're going to be doing, all in support of the great cause, Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. Our Merengue Stars have worked tirelessly for months preparing their dance numbers for this evening, and they wouldn't have done this unless they really believed in the Cristo Rey Jesuit High School mission. In case you're not familiar with Cristo Rey and its mission, let me take a minute to tell you about this amazing school. Cristo Rey Jesuit currently has more than 430 students. It is part of a national network made up of 38 schools. Through a rigorous college preparatory education, students are empowered to achieve academic success with 100% of graduates earning college acceptance.
And in Catholic Jesuit tradition, students devote themselves to finding God in all things, developing their spiritual beliefs, and recognizing their true God-given talents and sharing them to their community. Cristo Rey Jesuit offers unparalleled opportunity to students and businesses through the corporate work study program. That is over 70 partners in the Milwaukee area. It's also, Cristo Rey, it's them serving those families and those students most in need. Cristo Rey is excelling in Milwaukee because of the tremendous support from all of you choosing to celebrate with us this evening. So thank you again.
In support of this Jesuit mission, let me tell you, we have some very excited and, dare I say, slightly nervous individuals who are ready to come out here and show you what they've got on the dance floor. Let's talk about how this is going to work, shall we? Have any of you seen Dancing with the Stars? Let me just say, I hope that your enthusiasm is more infectious during the bidding portion of tonight's show. All right, well, Dancing with the Stars, let me tell you a little bit about it. These 8 Merengue stars are each going to perform a dance with their Fred Astaire dance partner. They have been practicing, as I've shared, literally for months. After each performance, our panel of celebrity judges, which will be impaneled right up here, will provide their feedback. Truth be told, they are not judging the technicality of the dance. It's all about the fun, and it's all about the entertainment factor. But before we invite our first dancer out here on stage, there are a few important items to mention. This is a fundraising, emphasis on fun, and raising, fundraising event, which we would encourage you to vote early and vote often, just like in Illinois.
The comedian you are, Sir David.
They did ask me not to say anything political. I didn't think that was political, just truth. Just truth, right? All right. So it's a fundraising event. Vote early, vote often for your favorite dancers. Vote as many times as you'd like throughout the evening for any of the dancers. And each dancer is $10 per vote.
Now, that's an excellent point. Just a little bit of housekeeping on this process again. Your vote is on your phone. So at registration, you know you received a text to make sure that you were logged in. So again, let's take out your phones, because we're going to go ahead and do a practice text right now. And we want you to click on the dancer of your choice and the amount you would like to give. And then just confirm it. That's the process. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that you can also vote as many times as you want. You can use the numbers on your table. So when you all sat down, those bidder numbers have your name assigned to it. So make sure when you're sitting there, you have the proper bidder number in front of your seat.
Now, while we encourage you to use your smartphone for bidding for easy tallying purposes, we also have a few bid sheets on each of the table for our friends who are, shall we say, distinguished and mature. In other words, inept like people like me. So don't forget, don't hesitate to use those bid sheets as well.
So on your phone, that's your bidder number as well. Donate as often as you want, or choose an amount. It doesn't have to be $10, it could be $100. Now, where are our student volunteers? If you need those handwritten ballots, they are, thank you right here, students, do you see? Hold your yellow number up, and they will be bringing you a actual paper. Yep, I saw a few over here. Walk into the group. Our students, welcome them in, and you can go ahead and fill that out with your bidder number. 2 ways to vote, 2 ways to vote.
2 ways.
Often.
Two.
Two.
Often,
Often.
frequently, and a
Exactly.
lot of money. Got to bring that forward,
And just to reiterate, how do we choose that ballroom champion for 2021? Well, at the end of the evening, the dancer with the most dollars raised will be crowned ballroom champion.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yes, it does.
Next up, it's time to encourage our judges to step forward. Speaking of voting, let's welcome our celebrity judges!
Now, after each dance, they will be providing feedback of each of the Merengue stars regarding their performance. And first up, we have Mary Deacon, former educator and dance enthusiast. Mary is a top producing real estate agent with First Weber Realtors. Give them all a wave, Mary. And our next...
Wait a minute. I think Mary brought her own cheering section. Is that fair? The judges don't get evaluated. All right. Next up.
All right, and our next judge, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Gerard Randall. Gerard is the executive director at the Milwaukee Education Partnership and a former Milwaukee Stars Merengue dancer. And finally, we have Eric Getch. As a principal and consulting actuary at Milliman, Eric has been involved with, there we go, give it up for Eric, with Cristo Rey for many years, and has hosted...
Oh, totally not fair. Eric brought with him 7 tables.
7 tables.
Again, I want to remind the judges, you're not getting voted on, just so we're clear.
That's right. Bring the
He's
party.
also important to know that he
Bring the
has
party.
supported students at Milliman, so that is really incredible. Not to mention, who was the 2019 ballroom champion? All right, so during this process, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to encourage this side of the room to get really elaborate in your enthusiasm and applause, so we get a little competition going in here as well. A little bit more as far as what's happening during the performance. I do encourage you to take photographs. However, I am going to ask you to turn off your flash so as not to be distracting to the dancer. So non-flash photography is okay. All right. So are we ready
I think it's
to
time, Eve.
introduce our first merengue star? Please take out your phones in a moment, but draw your attentions to the screen for our first merengue star.
Hi, my name is Bill O'Toole, and I am the CEO of Catholic Financial Life. You know, I first heard about Cristo Rey from some friends in Chicago, and then when Cristo Rey was being introduced to Milwaukee, I learned about it from Andy at that time. And then eventually, our company sponsored students to job share, and then of course we got involved with the new construction of the beautiful school. These students need the opportunity to be exposed to the work environment, a professional work environment, to see what's out there, to see where their interests might be at. And so the work-study program really gives them that opportunity. Maybe that opportunity wouldn't be afforded to them otherwise. And so I think it's a really valuable component of the school's program. Anytime we can educate young people, that's a plus for the community. Having good educational options is a big plus for our community. So that is an investment that companies are making in the youth of our community. We just have a more educated group, a more diverse group that in and of itself will build our community. I guess I would tell Cristo Rey students that, number one, work hard, study hard, and take advantage of these opportunities to meet people in our community, to see how the work environment is in some of these different businesses, and just, enjoy that opportunity.
Dancing the swing with his partner Natalie. Here's Bill O'Toole.
You broke my heart, 'cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Work it out, baby. Well, you driving me crazy. Just a little bit
Wow, that was incredible. Bill, for you to have drawn the number 1, tell me, how are your nerves right now?
Much better.
That was extraordinary. Thank you for being with us tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all voting on your phones, or you're getting your tabs right there, filling out those ballot forms.
You broke my heart.
Let's see. We want to hear from Mary.
You broke.
Mary, what do you think? Give us your impression.
I give
Yes!
room. I love the footwork. His footwork was amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. And Gerard.
I'm in awe of swivel hips. Awesome.
And Eric.
So we're both Marquette alumni, and we both go to all the Marquette basketball games. I'm pretty sure, right? What are the chances that we see that at a halftime of a Marquette game? And we're gonna need to make that work. I'm giving you a fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Well, thank you to our celebrity judges and Bill, and everyone continue to vote. And please, thank you to you both. And now, ladies and gentlemen, draw your attentions to the screen for our next merengue star.
My name is Maria Lopez Vento, and I work for Bader Philanthropies. Tammy, who was a previous contestant, suggested, well, don't you want to dance for Cristo Rey and raise money for the kids? And I'm like, oh, I don't think they'll take me. Well, just put your name in the hat. It'll be fine. And then she calls me like 2 days later and says, you've been selected. That's all it took. I have a passion for dancing. I dance in my kitchen while I'm making food. I dance with my kids, with my husband. And when I was a little girl, my dad always danced with us. So we had music playing all the time, and we just always danced. And I always wanted to dance, so gives me an opportunity to do that. Cristo Rey makes an impact on the students because it invests in their growth. I only wish that I would have had that kind of investment when I was their age, because I would have been ready to go into the field of work. What words of encouragement would I give to the students of Cristo Rey? Stick to it. Don't give up. You will succeed. And every job you will ever have, you will learn something from that job, and you'll take it to wherever you go.
Doing the tango with her partner David, here's Maria Vento.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take out your cell phones and place your votes for the lovely Maria! Maria, can we have you stand right over here, please? By the way, just as an aside, if you need paper ballots, hold them up so that our student volunteers can come around and collect them from you. Don't forget to put your bidder number, your table number, on every ballot with your name and with your signature. Maria, how you feeling?
Better now that I'm done.
Well, I got to tell you, I was getting warm back there watching that. Holy cow. So let's turn to our judges. Gerard, what did you think?
Wow.
Wait a minute, Gerard. Let me help you out here. You need a little fan action, too. Yeah, there you go. Those are big. All right, there you go.
We don't have paddles up here with words that can express.
The word is astonishing.
But astonishing.
Astonishing. Very good. Mary?
Okay, I stole the on fire because there is the
Woo!
that was fire right there. They were so magical. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
And from our 2019 champion of champions, tell us what you thought, sir.
I was not mentally prepared for that at all.
Which part?
All of
The
it.
red dress,
Like,
the red bow?
The chest grab, it was just, oh my God, okay. That was awesome. I mean, and I read in your bio that you had these dreams of being a Fred Astaire dance instructor at one point. Well, I think we need to get you a job application because that was absolutely wonderful and entertaining and a lot of words I probably shouldn't say right now. So it was awesome. Great job.
And you know, I think, hey, let's hear it for Maria. Comments from our judges. Amazing. Let's just hear a quick comment from one of our dance instructors. What did you think of Maria's job? You did the dancing with her.
Can you repeat it?
That's all we have time for now, folks.
No, can you repeat it in Spanish?
Oh, in Spanish. Yeah, I'm good with German. Just say.
Sorry, just speak one language? Oh.
Oh, that's all you have to say. Oh. Very good. Thank you both. Thank you, Maria. Let's hear it, folks. Remember, vote often. It's only $10. It's just money. As Father Bill would say, you can't take it with you. Wherever Father Bill is. Father Bill, right? Yes? Can't take it with you. All right, folks. Now, let's meet our third dancer, shall we?
My name is Sheldon Cuffey. I am Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer at American Family Insurance. I had heard about this before, about the fundraiser. Another good friend had done this before, so I was all in. The Cristo Rey model is a great experience. You just need exposure and the ability to see different things. And so when you combine that with the education model that Cristo Rey has, that's a powerful combination for these students to ensure success for them in the future. So that's why I'm thrilled to be a part of this. Many of the students that we're talking about, they're able to come back to the community and have career-sustaining employment. They're building families, which builds stronger communities. It makes a difference when we have people of color in STEM careers. And so I think that's important, and I know with the academics at Cristo Rey, that's going to help us do that.
Dancing the salsa with his partner Alexis, here's Sheldon Cuffey.
Players, put your hands
Give it up for Sheldon. Now, Sheldon, I have to ask you, that's one of my favorite songs, 24 Gate. How did you choose that song?
I just wanted something upbeat, something that would be challenging and, really push me. So.
Well, it was a great choice. Wouldn't you all agree? And I love the attire, the cheetah attire. Now, I want to hear from you, Eric. What are your thoughts on this extraordinary performance?
Well, I have heard that there's an amphitheater downtown, your American Family. I've not been there. But I basically lived there last summer. And I think we need to get Bruno Mars there. And I think we need to get you to be a dancer on that show. Absolutely outstanding. I think that was fabulous. Great work. We're gonna go fabulous. I think you're fabulous.
I agree. They're both fabulous. And Mary, what do we have from you tonight?
I'm going with astonishing. I loved it. It was so good, and you were so, the energy of the Bruno Mars was there, and it was so upbeat. I just loved it. So you were so in character. Loved it.
And Mr. Gerard himself.
Well, after I'd recovered from the last dance, threw some water on myself, I realized it was followed up by another scorched earth dancer. Lit the room.
Sheldon, do you have any advice for future merengue stars?
Yeah, this was amazing. It was fun, but it's over, so.
Okay. I do not want to discourage any future leaders in our community for becoming merengue stars. They all seem very relieved to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, Sheldon. And now for our fourth merengue star.
Hi, my name is Katie Falk, and I'm the founder of the Falk Reuben Gallagher Real Estate Team in Milwaukee. Well, I got a call from Father Tim Kitsky, and then I got a call from Father Bill Johnson. And they said, of course you're going to dance. I said, you haven't seen my dancing. I first became involved with Cristo Rey as I went to one of the merengues a couple of years ago, and always thought very highly of the wonderful job that Jesuits are doing with the kids. I think the system that Cristo Rey has adopted is an incredible educational experience for the students. Being able to go out into the community and meet community leaders and work for them and to be trained under them, that's going to impact their community, and these kids are going to turn out to be wonderful adults, and they're going to give back to the community. What I would like to say to the students is keep working hard, stay focused, learn all that you can, get outside of your comfort zone, meet everyone that you can, and continue to grow. You'll have a wonderful future ahead of you.
Dancing the salsa with her partner Ernie, here's Katie Falk.
It's all in the head. Yeah, it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
Get off of me.
Hey, just easing the tension, baby.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's on
bias on the judging panel. You know, Dr. Dave is all about calling it out when there's a problem, and I think there's a problem. How can we have, Katie, someone who represents another real estate firm in Mary Deacon? How can we do that? We'll get that on microphone here. What did you have to say?
Mary's terrific.
Nothing like a little friendly competition, right? Well, Mary, we'll give you the pleasure of evaluating Katie's work first.
I've known and admired Katie for 22 years, so I love her to death, and I thought her performance was fabulous. And I really...
Not bad, Katie. It was one heck of a performance, I agree.
It was so amazing.
You bet. The fetching Mr. Getch, what do you have to tell us?
Well, I don't know if any of you know, and with the theme of this, that Katie is in the Wisconsin Golf Hall of Fame. Let's give her a round of applause. Which is very, very, very cool. And after that, though, I'm thinking, is the next stop like shooting for the Wisconsin Dancing Hall of Fame? Because that was absolutely spectacular. Enjoyed it completely. Great, great job. I'm going to go with astonishing.
Not too bad, Katie, not too bad. You're probably used to the pressure when you're on the greens, huh? Just a little bit of pressure. Something, by the way, I will never be in any Hall of Fame, that's for sure. That being said, Gerard, have you recovered? Have you recovered, Gerard?
Fully.
You seem to still be a little bit verklempt, I'm afraid, yes. But go ahead, Gerard, tell us.
I almost got thrown back into it again.
Yeah, okay, well, good. Well, what did you think about Katie?
You were in the zone. You were in the zone, and it was a phenomenal job.
Fantastic. Katie, before you go, any parting words?
No, I have a wonderful dance partner. His job was to make me look good.
And he did a great job. Thank you both. Thank you. Did an amazing job. Folks, this is a tough dance competition, and I think it was a great first half. Wouldn't you agree? Let's give our first four merengue dancers a round of applause, shall we? Now, as a reminder, you can vote for any or all of these merengue stars at any point during the evening. You can vote as often as you want. As well, if you want to ensure your favorite merengue star is in the lead, be sure that you vote often, okay? It's $10, nothing, it's nothing. Each time you complete a ballot, please hold it up for our student volunteers if you're actually doing it at the table to collect. We need to continue to tally as the night goes along so that we can have an accurate total before you leave tonight and crown the ballroom champion. So as we take a short pause from our performances, we'd like to ask our celebrity judges to return to your seats. Thank you, judges. You're dismissed for a few moments. And at this time, we'd like to take a moment to get serious about the immense impact you are all having this very night. Please turn your attention to the screens.
I was born in Texas, but we grew up in Texas and Mexico. I was in between. When I was 17, relatives of mine invited me to come here to Milwaukee. I started working as soon as I came here to Milwaukee. And then I brought my wife over. She was in Mexico. We got married when we had our first kid. We were 18. So we started our life in Milwaukee.
I'm so blessed to have these parents because just thinking about how old they were and how much they had to struggle and how they had to move to a whole different country and start over as a young age and start from scratch and build everything on their own. I myself feel like I'm not even capable of that, so just having them and knowing how they struggled through so much and seeing where they are now and seeing our happy family and seeing how well they're doing in their life, it's just, I'm really proud of them, and I hope that through Cristo Rey and through the things that I'm doing, I'm able to make them happy and make their journey worth it. I'm really grateful and thankful that my parents have sent me to Cristo Rey because of the opportunities.
We prepare Carla and her classmates with a unique opportunity to be successful in college, the workplace, and in life, based on a number of facets. One would be our dedicated staff. We have college counselors. We have an alumni counselor on our staff. Two, we have the corporate work study program, where students are actually given a real-world experience, problem solving, working with teams, working with supervisors. And finally, our rigorous academics.
Cristo Rey has made me a better student. They're always making sure we're at our best and showing our best selves.
When we first toured the Cristo Rey Jesuit High School for my first year, it was empty. There was nothing. There was no desk, no whiteboards. And my mom, she knew it was going to be a good fit for me, and she trusted the process. And I'm really grateful because of that. And it was a really good experience for me, and I am happy that my sisters also experienced it.
I'm really grateful because of my sister to have continued attending Cristo Rey. I'm also really grateful to have had her for guidance, because I know at the beginning I was always telling her, okay, what do I bring? Do I need these supplies, or what classes should I involve myself in, or what clubs, or did you like this club? Should I join it? So she definitely, her output definitely helped me try to figure out how to be involved with Cristo Rey, she has definitely helped me be where I am right now, which I'm really grateful for.
Right now, we're just so happy, proud, lucky that, we raised and we have such a great daughters and son, and now with all this education and college, and unfortunately we didn't have those options, those opportunities.
Being a community means knowing we cannot do it alone, that we all need to work together. And I'm so thankful to everyone in our community who supports Cristo Rey Jesuit, either through their volunteering or financially. All that support helps us to continue providing opportunities for our students to become future leaders in the Milwaukee community.
We're just so happy we have the choice of Cristo Rey to help them out. Just keep going, keep moving forward. And that's the only thing they would like to see, them doing great in their future.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Carla and her sister Melissa. We mentioned bravery earlier, but this is courage. To share your story amongst over 400, mostly strangers. The power of their message is exactly why each and every one of you is here today. Carla, would you like to share a few words?
So I initially wrote a whole letter, but hopefully I remember everything. First, I wanted to thank all of you guys for coming and for just contributing to Cristo Rey. On behalf of the students, we're truly grateful for everything that you guys have done for us. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of the work that you guys have put into Cristo Rey. I'm so honored to be here and to have this opportunity for my story to be shared out to you guys. I also really want to thank my family and all their hard work, because if it weren't for them, me and my sister wouldn't have attended to Cristo Rey, and we wouldn't have been open to these opportunities, such as attending like events like these. So I'm just super grateful for the school, my parents, and all of you guys. So thank you.
Melissa, would you like to say something?
As part as the founding graduating class, I'm beyond grateful and proud to see Cristo Rey grow more and more each year. And it was definitely not like this my first year. But without your support, we wouldn't be here. And I'm truly grateful for everyone who has helped grow Cristo Rey, and for believing in us and each of our students and our future. And we are truly grateful for all of you, and have a good night. Thank you so much.
The message of this couldn't be possible without each and every one of you is profoundly more audible coming from these individuals that you continue to support. So at Cristo Rey, that's a unique education experience only afforded to the students because of your generosity. And what we strive to do is make sure that that excellence that we're providing them maintains and retains those talented individuals here in Milwaukee. Now we've arrived at the most important part of the evening, and that's where you don't only continue to support Carla and Melissa, but we continue to support the over 430 students and all those that are following behind them about to enter the doors of Cristo Rey Jesuit. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I am gonna invite you to reach for those paddles in front of you, the bright yellow numbers. Reach for those. Ladies, thank you so much. The power and the impact that is residual in our community in Milwaukee is the success embodied by the students at Cristo Rey. And what most profoundly impacts that are those scholarship dollars that we are afforded because of your generosity. Now, at this most important part in our evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I am going to invite you to raise your paddle at a number that is meaningful to you. And I understand every level. There's no too great of a level, and there's no too low of a level. It is a dedication and commitment to the future of Cristo Rey and the community here in Milwaukee. So my first level, ladies and gentlemen, is to continue this transformational education through scholarship. So if you are able and you are so moved to raise your paddle at the $10,000 level, I invite you to do that now. And if I can have the house lights up just a little bit so I can make sure that I see everyone. At the $10,000 level, thank you so much. 1402. 1402 at the $10,000 level. The $10,000 level. Thank you for the lights. Thank you. $10,000. I do not want to miss anyone. Again, if we can have the house lights up, I cannot see these beautiful faces. The $10,000 level. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a conversation between you and me. You tell me where you want to go. This next level, we know what makes our students competitive. We know what the marketplace needs, and that is a curriculum that is solid and sound in the sciences, in the mathematics, in the robotics. So we're not only supporting the students at this $5,000 level, but we need to make sure that our faculty has all the tools that they need as well. So please raise your paddle at the $5,000 level. Thank you so much. 6002, 6002. Keep your paddles up and applaud. 4402, 4402. Thank you. 3404, 3404. Thank you, ma'am. 1404, 1404, 1503. Keep applauding. 1503. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. 4004, 4004 at the $5,000 level. Ma'am, thank you. 1904, 1904. Thank you, ma'am. 6001, 6001. Thank you so much. At the $5,000 level, thank you so much. And I know we have some student volunteers back here. Make sure you have blinky lights if I missed anyone with the lights. Thank you so much. 5001, sir, thank you. 5001 at the $5,000 level. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. 401. 401 at the $5,000 level, $5,000 level. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to ask you to step back in time just a little bit because I remember in 1987 when I stepped through the big archway at the University of Wisconsin at La Crosse. I had never been to a college campus. There we go. Never been to a college campus. Didn't know that was a possibility except for my last 2 Catholic years in school. So this next level, you know the impact stepping onto a college campus had on you. The possibility, the opportunity. You knew you got this. This is not just knowing that, but allowing these students to feel that experience during these college visits. So this next $2,500 level, raise your paddle. You are supporting 10 students at Cristo Rey to walk into a campus for the first time and experience exactly where they belong. $2,500. Thank you so much. 2001, 2001, 1903, 1903, 2005, 2005. Thank you so much at the $2,500 level. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. 1501, 1501, 4907, 4907. Thank you so much. 2504, 2504. Sir, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. 1502, 1502, all at the $2,500 level. Keep applauding. 2306, 2306. At the $2,500 level. Thank you, sir. 1204, 1204 at the $2,500 level. Thank you. Thank you so much. 1802, and thank you to my helper, 1802 at the $2,500 level. Thank you so much, ma'am. 2204, 2204, $2,500 level. This has been quite the past year and a half for us adults. This has been even a more difficult, challenging, and transformative time for our youth. So now from here, moving down, ladies and gentlemen, we've had an anonymous donor that is going to match up to the next $25,000, starting at this $1,000 level. And I know as a young Catholic, those retreats for me were so meaningful. At this next level, let's continue to support all the students at Cristo Rey having that opportunity to go on their religious retreats and find their journey. $1,000 level, and we're going to count this out from here on out and make sure we get that $25,000 match. Here we go. 106, 106, 103, 103. Thank you both. 304, 304, $1,000 level. 3003, 3003, 4104, 4105. That's 5,000. Let's keep going. 3702, 3702, 5004, 5004, 4701, 4701. Thank you so much, ma'am. 1605, 1605, 4004, 4004. That's 10,000. Let's keep going. 3703, 3703, 4601, 4601, 4902, 4902, 1401, 1401, 3504. Excuse me, 3405, 3405. Thank you so much. We have excuse me. The lights are right here. 4404. Thank you, sir. 4404, 3303, 3303, 3302, 3302, 3307, 3307, 2304, 2304. I believe that was 10 more of you. Here we go. 2201, 2201, 508, 508, 402, 402, 501, 501. And ma'am, back there in the room, I see you had, I said 5004. But I got you right there at 1,000. Thank you so much. Jessica, are we shy just a few? We're shy. $1,000. I knew when I stopped counting, I was at 24,000. One more at the top. Thank you, ma'am. 3807, 3807. Just earned that $25,000 match. Just a couple levels left to go. And that is with our work corporate sponsored program. Now, what's important in life? To show up. But if you are there in meaning and spirit to show up, but you don't have the transportation, how do you get there? I can tell you how. At the $500 level, you are helping with 4 students to make sure they arrive at that and they are taken home. $500, ladies and gentlemen. 1304, 1304. Thank you, sir. 1107, 1107, 2407, 2407. 1202, 1202, 3308. Thank you, ma'am. 3308, 4405, 4405. All at the $500 level. 2503, 2503, 2501, 2501. Thank you, sir. 3305, 3305, 4602, 4602, 2602, 2602. Thank you. Thank you, young man, for holding that up. Appreciate you. 3701, 3701, 3806, 3806, 3808, 3808, 4806, 4806, 3802, 3802, all at the $500 level. 1801, 1801. Thank you all for being so generous. 702, 702. 3005, 3005, 2002, 2002. Thanks for the light back there. 902, 902, 102, 102. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, 101, 101. Ma'am, thank you. 208, 208, 207, 207. All at the $500 level. 507, 507. Thank you for the applause. Absolutely. 1101. 1101. And what's so beautiful about this evening, there are students from Cristo Rey here being mesmerized by your generosity and your ongoing support. Now, this next level, whatever your chosen profession is, whether you're a carpenter, you have your tools. You're a physician, you have your stethoscope. You're a lawyer, you have your law books. You're a hairstylist, you have your talents and blessed with good hands. You need those tools. So this $250 level, make sure those kids have upgraded Chromebooks. $250 level, let's keep those updated Chromebooks in their hands. $250 level, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am. 1804, 1804, 3101, 3101, 1902, 1902, 3004, 3004, 3001, 3001, 4001, 4001. 5302, 5302, 5205, 5205, 5105, 5105. Thank you, sir. 802, 802, 10 Chromebooks. 5002, 5002, 2502, 2502, 3601, 3601, 4605, 4605, 4401, 4401, 3204, 3204, 3203, 3203. 2101, 2101, 603, 603, 602, 602. There is 20 Chromebooks, 1104, 1104, 1002, 1002, 5006, 5006, 4103, 4103, all at the $250 level. Thank you all. It's 24 Chromebooks. Now, this final level, before we move on, this is what we're going to do. Those bidder numbers, and I'm assuming you've memorized your bidder number if you're doing the paper talents. If you turn those in, that is going to equal a $100 donation. So you don't need these anymore. So if you raise up your paddle, we have volunteers, and we're going to pick them up. And we're going to put them in this bin. And we're going to shuffle them, and I'm going to pick one of you at the $100 level donation to have the VIP table for Milwaukee Stars Merengue next year. So $100 level, just raise your paddle. It's a $100 donation. If we can have all the volunteers, go ahead and grab those, please. $100 donation. The students that are out there, thank you so much. And we have a few up here at the $100 level. And we'll make sure, keep those hands in the air, that we make that VIP table something very special. maybe a little upgraded adult beverage, or maybe I will bring in my signature carrot cake with rich frosting. Keep those up. Collect them all at the $100 level. We're going to curate the best VIP table with special linens. You'll know exactly where the winner of the $100 donation level is going. So whether you've donated or not, just turn it in. That equals $100 donation. Here's another one right here. To our volunteers, let's go ahead and pick those up. Jessica, do we have a few more volunteers right back in through here? Look at all these. I'll come down and help. Do we see you? Do we need any more? I can run in these heels. You may be surprised. Any more at the $100 level? Thank you so much. And then students, bring those on over here. Let's put them here. We're going to do, here's a few more right out front. I see you, sir. Do you see? Right up front. Keep them high in the air. I need another volunteer back here. I have two right here, right in front. Keep them high in the air. Jessica, we should have done a run rehearsal on this one. Just wait. The second half of the program is going to be exquisite. Thank you so much in the back of the room. Let's bring that one up front. To my volunteers, let's all hustle back up here. Here we go. Do we have a drum roll? Is that possible? Where's my David? There we go. Let's use the table. Wow, this is a great, thank you all so much at this level. Thank you for the $100 donation, and whether you gave earlier or not, thank you for the additional. Oh, they're all fighting over who gets to pick the number. There we go. Didn't miss a minute. All right, now let's really do that table drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen. Do we have one more, young man? We have one more. The winner of the 2022 VIP table to Milwaukee Stars Merengue is... Let's see, who's the winner?
604.
604. Table 6, Chris Stubler. Stand up. Congratulations. Now, to my judges, if I could invite you back up to the stage. Judges, come on back up to the stage. I am summoning the celebrity judges. Hello, Mary. Welcome back to the stage. Round of applause for celebrity judge Mary. Celebrity judge Eric. And Gerard is far too famous. He's been stopped by a fan. We need you to return to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome our 5th Merengue star.
I'm Nana Foch, the self-proclaimed matriarch of the Foch clan, and believe me, it is a clan. So I have 31 grandchildren, 17 great-grandchildren, one due any moment and one due in April. That's pretty much my shtick. And I'm very good at baking bread, and I'm lousy at dancing. But I'm learning. There are 2 people in this world I cannot say no to. One is Dr. Chris Rapella, who is a dear, dear friend of mine. The other one is Cardinal Dola. So she's in pretty good company, I would say. But she asked me to do this, and I said, Chris, at my age, I can't hardly walk, let alone dance. And she said, don't worry, Nana. We'll have people dancing around you. She lied to me, because that isn't what's happening. So by the grace of God and Patrick, I'm able to do a little bit of dancing. I would say to the Cristo Rey, young people, every day start out your day with prayers of thanksgiving, of course. And I have a special devotion to the Blessed Mother. And she will put her arms around you and help you all day long. You have to take out some time because everybody's busy. And it's very calming, and I look at my life and my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, not a problem with anybody. Now, you can't tell me that there isn't help from the Blessed Mother on that one.
Dancing the swing with her partner Patrick. Here's Nana Foch.
To accentuate the positive feeling, minus the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene.
Listen to me, chillin' Anna. You will hear about the eliminating of the negative and an accent on a positive.
Gather round me, children, if you're willing, and sit tight while I start reviewing the attitude of doing right.
You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take out those cell phones and vote for Nana! All right, you two, can I have you take your spot over here? Oh, Nana, I'll tell you, you're tiring me out just watching you. So I'll take your chair, no problem. Nana, don't look at the judges. Check me out first. I got to ask you some questions.
Oh, no.
You know, Nana, part of the Jesuit education, they teach you first and foremost, whatever you do, never ask a lady how old she is.
That's a lie.
So tonight, I'm going to break the Jesuit oath. Nana, can you share with our audience, how old are you?
Just short of 90.
And sir, how old are you?
28.
You naughty boy, you. Oh, she has one more thing to add.
When I first started taking lessons, I said to Patrick, how old are you? He said, 28. I said, I have at least 6 grandchildren your age.
All right, we're going to start on your left-hand side to our 2019 champion. Tell us, what did you think about Nana?
You are a legend with your generosity and all your philanthropic efforts, and I just want to literally just say thank you for your generosity tonight, doing this event and showing us your dancing ability. That was absolutely fabulous. Fabulous.
Not too bad. You know, in all honesty, I don't think we have a paddle up there that best describes Nana.
No, there isn't. That
right?
was
I mean,
just,
it is what it is.
Beautiful.
It is what it is. That's right. In fact, we could probably go home right now. But we won't, because we have lots more to do. All right, Miss Deacon.
Oh, Nana, so much courage. I loved your energy and your spirit. It brought a tear to my eye. Just seeing your energy out there, I really absolutely loved it. And thank you. It was amazing.
And last but not least, Gerard.
Well, in all honesty, I think I had as much fun watching you as you did dancing. You rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nana! Thank you both. You know the drill. Now on to our next merengue star.
So I'm Al Arake. I'm actually the Senior Vice President, Director of Consumer and Private Banking at Johnson Financial Group. I actually came to Milwaukee Stars Merengue in 2019 to support my friend Rolando Rodriguez and Sherry Tran. And this year, Rolando asked me to participate, and I actually said no. And then my CEO, Jim Pop, also extended an invitation. And how do you say no to your CEO? I was delighted just to participate, really connected with the mission at Cristo Rey. And that's our culture at Johnson Financial Group. It's all about giving back to the community and helping kids in particular have a fresh start in life. To me, the mission statement at Cristo Rey really resonated with me. In particular, the part that says empowering graduates to succeed in life. As a kid, that's what I yearned for. And Cristo Rey gives the students the opportunity to do just that, to give them the experience academically, spiritually, and professionally to strive in life and have a positive start. My advice to Cristo Rey students is to stay focused, stay open-minded, be curious, and enjoy life.
Dancing with his partner Caroline. Here's Al Arake.
Magnifico. Not only a little bit of Mark Anthony, but how about a whole lot of Al? Increíble. Okay, I heard heard somewhere from a little birdie that said that you are very competitive. I now understand why. Entiendo lo que sí. What would it mean to you if you actually won the ballroom champion?
Wow. Sorry, I got to catch my breath here. Whew. First of all, let's give it up for JFG out there. My family, my friends, thank you guys, we love you. It would be an honor. There's a lot of folks in the past that have done just an exceptional job, like Ed himself. Caroline and I have been working really, really hard to come out and show up for Cristo Rey and all of the kids. I know they're all out there. Let's give it up for the Cristo Rey students. But there's a lot of really good competitors out there. How about Nana? She did amazing. So it's good to be here.
Couldn't agree more. All right, judges. I know Al's a little out of breath. I am just watching because, I don't know, maybe sometime I could show you my merengue salsa moves. They don't look like that. Mary.
You were so committed to your character. I absolutely loved everything about your performance, and you were so supportive of her dancing and her lifts. You were incredible. You lit the room, Johnson.
Eric, as a former champion, I know the competition's getting rough. Thoughts from you?
So, I've been working on my dancing for 2 years now, and I'm totally blown away about what I just saw there, because I clearly need to work harder. But, so it's well known that banking is like a very clear and natural path to show business. And so, is your transition in the works yet? It is good. Good. I give you an amazing.
And Gerard, as a former dancer, are you somewhat relieved not to be up here competing tonight?
Let me tell you, you proved that all of us muscle-bound guys can have moves too.
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Al. And for our next merengue star.
Hi, I'm Matt Dvorak. I am a partner at Riverwater Partners. It's an investment advisory firm here in Milwaukee focused on sustainable investing. How did I get involved with Cristo Rey? I was approached by Mary Beth Budish, and she's a wonderful lady, and came to me and said, Matt, do you like dancing? I said, I like to dance. And I said, I could probably do it. And she goes, good, you're on the hook now. So to get involved with Cristo Rey, I knew the background on the school, and so being that it's a great program, I was happy to get out there and support the school and be here tonight. So how do I think going to work sets kids up for success today? Gosh, I wish I would have had that available to me. I had a hard time in an academic setting, and I think being able to apply skills in real life to an everyday thing that you're actually interested in only helps drive home what you're actually learning and show the application of why you go to school and what you have to work for and look forward to as you grow in your career. Words of encouragement to Cristo Rey students would be simply just to try something you never thought you would try. I never thought I would be dancing, and just to have humility about with everything in life, and don't take things too seriously. And I think if you try things, you never know what door it opens up into the next place. And don't ever say you're not good enough to do any particular job, because you don't know what that might lead to in the future.
Dancing the Cha-Cha with Jade. Here's Matt Dvorak.
together for Matt. Now, ladies and gentlemen, be generous. On your phones, $10, $20, $30. And if you need any more paper ballots, be sure to wave your hands and one of our student volunteers will be over. I have to know, Matt, what made you decide to be a part of this extraordinary, entertaining, supportive event this year?
I love the energy in the crowd. Thank you all for being here and supporting the school.
I certainly have to agree because all of your feedback and how welcoming you are, again, remember that these dancers, way out of their comfort zone. So imagine yourself up here with your heart racing, right, Eric? What do you think?
So, I know you started your company a little handful of years ago. Have you talked to them about possibly not needing you anymore and moving on to a dance career? Thank you. I'm in. You're in, good. Yeah, lots of people here you can talk to tonight. So that cha-cha was on fire.
Keep voting, ladies and gentlemen, keep voting. And Mary, what do we have from you this evening?
Oh my gosh, I loved your energy and your spunk. You were so much fun, and you really captured the audience's love. So congratulations. You were amazing.
And I think the most congenial judge this evening, not that you all are not, but you just radiate joy and happiness to be here. So I want to thank you so much for that, Gerard. Appreciate your positive energy looking at all of these dedicated dancers. And what do you think of tonight?
Well, you said that it was the energy of the crowd that got you going, but you inspired the crowd with your energy. It was fabulous.
Matt, thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our final Merengue star.
I'm Terry Tuttle. I'm president of Hellerman Titan North America. We're a manufacturer of cable management products for high-end industries. Is my head shaking? How do I look? Because if I looked at it, I would be like, no, let's do this again, let's do that. I said yes to dancing because it is a personal mission of mine to keep challenging myself and take a risk. Cristo Rey has been so great for our organization, not just for the kids, but for the managers. They've become better managers and better leaders because of working with the Cristo Rey students. I think it helps the students just learn what it's like to be in a work environment, embrace the discipline and sometimes the rigor of what it means to come to work. I would tell the students of Cristo Rey, always figure out a way to get around the no. And if there are obstacles, just figure out a way to get around them, and your dreams will come true.
Dancing the swing with Brandon. Here's Terry Tuttle.
My
logistical problems backstage bother you at all, everything is great. Wow, it's going to be an interesting council meeting coming up, huh? Just saying, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. How do you think you did, Terry?
Well, with Brandon, you can't go wrong. Let's just put it that way.
And Brandon, would you like to share a few words of how you think she did?
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. And then I'm expecting the judges will feel very much the same way. Don't you think so? All right. Gerard, we're going to start with you. Gerard, do you ever stop smiling? My face would start cracking right about now. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Gerard.
You know, as if the element of surprise wasn't enough, I think I would have passed out if Alderman Murphy had jumped out of that box. It was astonishing. Thank you.
Astonishing. Ms. Deacon.
I have one of those garden containers on my deck, and I think I need to check it when I get home because that was fabulous what came out of there. So I thought from start to finish, the story, the footwork, the timing, everything was spot on. You were, I don't know, fabulous. And
wow.
I gave it to you.
Fabulous and amazing. And last but not least, the man who has held the crystal ball in his hands and is ready to pass it on to somebody else.
So I was getting comments before that dance started. Hey, Getch, go jump in that box. So luckily I didn't because I was already occupied. But as my dance partners know, swing is my favorite. It's a very challenging dance. It's very quick, and that was an absolutely outstanding number. It was totally awesome.
Pretty good. Let's hear it one last time for Terry. If you would exit, thank you so very much. At this time, I would like to invite my co-host up on stage, the lovely Eve.
I'm coming. And I like that I heard the judges were the ones that were like, oh no, give her a better, warmer welcome. And
here's Eve.
Thank you,
How do we do? We do all right?
I think we're doing great.
All right, all right.
So ladies and gentlemen, right now we have about 2 minutes while everybody is tallying and
Little soft shoe? Should we do a little soft shoe?
But that doesn't mean that you still don't have the opportunity to vote. So during this time, we're gonna all see when the clock says close, but that's not this moment. It's in a few moments. So if you haven't voted, continue to vote. Those $10 for your favorite merengue star. Or the ballots, again, our students are out there, wave them high in the air, and we will collect them. I see a ballot straight away, students, straight away. Keep those high up in the air. Hey, David, do you think that you would be in a position sometime to be a merengue star?
Yeah, no chance in Hades.
Oh.
Yeah, no chance. I'm sorry, Eve. But since we're talking about Hades and hell, perhaps you and I can talk a little bit about what I learned from Scripture about Eve and David.
Should we make this a quiz, a pop quiz? How well we all know our biblical knowledge?
Oh, no. They've had way too much alcohol, which is a good thing, I think.
Well, I can admit this. So my name is Eve, but for those of you in the room, thank goodness my mother did not spell it E-V-E. It happens to be Y-V-E. Therefore, there is a little less pressure on me as Eve.
I would say that's true. I would tell you that I'm very thankful that I was a guy, because my parents were going to name me Martha. Not that there's anything wrong with Martha. I thought that was way funnier than it apparently turned out to be. That being said, I'm happy that it's David.
Beautiful.
The guy who
I'm
killed
happy
Saul.
it's
you know.
David too, although
That's right.
David Martha has a nice ring to it.
So Eve, I think we're at that point, don't you?
About. Are we going to see on
We
the
see
screen?
anything else out there?
Jessica,
Any other?
do we have about 45 seconds left?
Is that right?
What do we say? Last call for votes. Anyone else? On your phone, you'll know when that's closed. It'll automatically turn off. But any other ballots, students?
And voting is now closed.
The voting is
Eve,
closed.
I'm very concerned. We've lost one of our judges.
We did.
Yeah, I wonder what's happened with that.
Well, I'm not sure. But there is one more part to this business we need to get to. since we're all closing up with the voting, I need you to know that when you ran your credit cards this evening, those are not going to be processed until early of next week. You can still see your receipt, but that'll be processed just a little bit later this week. Then you will receive your final email or actually mailed in receipt from this evening, including all of your generosity.
I personally think that the gentleman who had the ball is about to give it up, and I think he's starting to run with it. I think we better catch him before that happens, but I would like to thank both of our lovely judges. Thank you so much. You can return your seats. Thank you. But you're going to have to go chat, because soon you folks are going to be asked, as you leave the stage, who are you going to vote for our Judges' Choice Awards. So you actually can't go back to your table to drink more wine, or in your case, Gerard, smile more. You got to chat a little bit about the Judges' Awards. So exit, if you will, and we'll come back to you in a little bit.
But ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting, we have a very special performance for you by students at Cristo Rey. So at this point, I would like to welcome to the stage Leslie and Rachel and Yazeline. Big round of applause, ladies. Rachel, Lindsay, and Yaseline, students from Cristo Rey Jesuit, thank you so much for sharing your talents with us tonight. Now, David, actually our judges are still, they're backstage, still working.
I think it's
Trying to
very
figure
tough.
things out.
I think it's very tight, and I think they're having a hard time. So we're going to have to stall a little bit more, Eve.
Well, I'm actually a pretty good dancer, but I always lead. Do you think you'd be able to follow if I cued some music?
You're going to get me to dance before this is all out, aren't you?
think so.
No chance. No chance. Hopefully there's somebody that can bail me out. Do we have anybody you think around that could do that?
Well,
I'll do it.
Eric!
I'll do it.
Oh!
Okay.
He looks familiar.
I would have done my best, but I'm okay with Eric taking this on.
No, are you dancing with me?
Next year.
Next year? Alexis, you want to dance with me? All right, let's do it.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? 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 We are searchlights we can see in the dark. At the sound of the falling rain, come
lucky guy. Maybe I'm going to rethink this about next year not dancing. Maybe I'm going to rethink it. Maybe. Hi, Andy.
Maybe. Wow. What a great end to the show. I hope everyone had a great time tonight. I'd like to thank some very special people before we go here tonight. I'd like to thank our MCs, our stars, our judges, and everyone behind the scenes for making this show so entertaining and fun. Thank you. Yeah, let's hear it. Thank you. I'd like to thank John and Nora for co-chairing our event, helping us to make one of our most successful events yet. In addition, thank you to Tim Hanley and our governance board for their tremendous leadership and service to our school. Thank you to Catholic Financial Life, the presenting sponsor of tonight's event. Thanks to all our 8 Milwaukee Stars who worked so hard to learn their dances and perform to earn your votes tonight. I also want to acknowledge some Merengue Star alumni that are here with us in the crowd tonight. We have Dr. Chris Rapella. If you want to stand, you're welcome to stand. We have Eric Getch, who you just saw, Gerard Randall, who you saw up on the judges stage. Nancy Haggerty is here. Nancy's somewhere in the crowd. And then, of course, our very own Father Bill Johnson. Your continued support of this event and Cristo Rey is something very special to us. Thank you. Special thanks to our students. Wow. How about those talented folklorico dancers? Our students, the true stars of the night. We thank them for inspiring us and diligently helping us alongside to make this event possible. I'd like to especially recognize my incredible colleagues that I have the privilege to work with on a daily basis. They, along with our students, are the people who bring Cristo Rey's mission to life. I'd like to thank Cristo Rey Jesuit Principal Luke Harrison, Amy Leahy, our Corporate Work Study Director, Shannon Watry, our Senior Director of Advancement, Father Bill Johnson, our Vice President for Strategic Growth, Maria Hansen, our Admissions Director, and Maricruz Talavera, our Director of Finance and Operations. Would you please stand? I'd also like to recognize all the other staff in the ballroom that have made this night possible. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is the winner.
And last but certainly not least, I offer a very special thank you to Shannon Watry, Jesse Pelnar, and Luke Sadowski in our advancement office, and the crew of volunteers. They put all the efforts that go into this show. They are behind the scenes making it all happen, and I'm so grateful for them for this spectacular evening. So thank you to them. Finally, and once again, thank you, our audience, for joining us this evening and generously giving and supporting our students in mission. I'd like to issue one last challenge to those of you in the crowd. Which of you will be next to dance on this stage? Who among you in the crowd will you volunteer to be next on this stage? We're only a phone call away. I love it. Thank you again for everybody here tonight, for your time and your prayers and your belief in what we do. I can't wait to see you all back next year. I'd like to ask Dave and Eve to come back on the stage. We've got some Mirrorball trophies to award. Thank you. All right, David, I think we're about ready to begin the awards ceremony. But first, let's bring back to the stage our Merengue Stars. Please welcome Bill O'Toole and Natalie. Please welcome Maria Bento and David. Please welcome Sheldon Cuffey and Alexis. Please welcome Katie Falk and Ernie. Please welcome Nana, Foch, and Patrick. And a big warm round of applause for Al, Arake, and Carolyn. And now welcome Matt Dreverick and Jade. And our final stars, Terry Tuttle and Brandon.
One more time for our dancers and their partners. The first awards will go to our second and first runners-up. These fine folks, along with all of the dancers that you've seen this evening, have sacrificed many hours in the dance studio, all in the name of supporting the transformational education for CRJ. Thank you. But we all know that the real winners tonight are the students and families who have all the resources that they need to succeed in college and to succeed in life. And now, our second runner-up is Katie Falk.
Congratulations.
Our first runner-up is Bill O'Toole.
Now, before we announce the Ballroom Grand Champion, that really coveted award, the Judge's Choice Award, David, could you do the honors for us?
Drum roll, please. But before we do, it's time for a commercial break. Boy, I'll tell you, you put a little alcohol in these people, they kind of crab a little bit, I'm just saying. Where's Eric? Eric, where are you? There he is. You brought 7 tables, Eric. Excuse me. Eric, why did you choose this person?
Just lots and lots of energy, incredible dance ability. I mean, I've been dancing now for a couple of years, and I was super nervous to still come back and dance. And the fact that they all have been dancing for only a few weeks, I want to give everyone a ton of credit for coming out here. It's very nerve-wracking and very proud of all of you. But this person just blew us away by what they've learned and been able to put together in the last couple months.
And Eric, would you like to tell us who is the winner of the Judges' Choice Award?
So the 2021 Judges' Choice Award goes to El Araque.
Do we have a...
Congratulations, Al. Maria, I gotta tell you, next year they're gonna have an MC award because you would have won my award this year. Just say it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for, our 2021 Merengue Star Ballroom Champion, who raised the most money in support of Cristo Rey Jesuit, is Nidafach! Well done, Anna. And as exciting as all of that was, Eve is here with one more big number that she's going to share with you right now. Eve?
Because as I started this evening, I said thank you for gifting us with your time this evening, your generosity and your compassion to the students, and for sharing us and gifting us with their talents. We have raised a total of $593,760.
Are you kidding me? Let's get up and give ourselves a cheer! That's fantastic! $593,000. Thank you all very, very much. Congratulations! What an evening! And thank you all for being an integral member of the Cristo Rey Jesuit family. God bless you all.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We hope to see you next year. God bless. In bendición. Have a great night. Woo!
Thank you.